Well, I guess now that the season is starting back up, it's time to get back to the late night ramblings with the Random John. My name is John and I own a dumpster rental company in Maine. I lost a little bit of money last year and, I'm okay with it. So here's my story. I was in the military and did 22 years in the Army. I bought some houses along the way. So I bought a house in Texas and I was lucky enough, it was a brand new house, and I was lucky enough to rent that out when the Army moved me to another duty location. Now that's all fine and dandy until I went to sell it. Once I sold that house, I had a capital gains liability of, $30,000 in taxes. So I was already running a junk removal company. I had a dump trailer. I'll get into why I bought that dump trailer in a minute. But I figured, I made a ton of money on this house. Let's pour it into this business and see what we can do with it. So I bought a lot of equipment, paid off a lot of stuff that I had, my truck, a couple other things. Come to find out, that was the smartest thing I could have ever done. We did a pretty good business last year. It's hard to break out the numbers because, a good majority of it was junk removal. We started in July. We didn't get into the dumpsters until late October. It's hard to break out those numbers, and I don't really want to lie to you, but we made some pretty good money. So fast forward to February, and I finally get an accountant, and I've got some money stashed away. I think that I'm going to owe the IRS a ton of money for that house, right? So we get this accountant. She does everything up, and we're actually getting money back. Okay, the business lost money, lost about $2,000, but we're getting back about $2,000. Why am I happy about that? Well, I'm starting off 2023. First off, I didn't have to work the slow season. I didn't have to hustle. I could have and made some money, but it's wear and tear on the equipment. It's wear and tear on me. It's cold up here in Maine. We got snow, and then in the spring we got mud, and I just didn't really want to deal with that. So we kind of took the winter off. We did some stuff in January, and then pretty much took the rest of the time off up until now. So what's that, February and March. I just released my first commercial for the year. A lot better quality, I think, than what I'd been doing in the past for commercials. So let's hope it works out well. But back to the point. So the reason I'm not upset about losing a little bit of money, we lost $2,000. I could have paid the IRS $30,000 in the capital gains from that house. Instead, we bought a roll-off dumpster trailer. We bought 3 roll-off dumpsters, paid off the truck, of course gave all of that to the business. And then I was able to buy office equipment, get my truck lettered. That was $1,000, so I was able to write all of that off. Bought some camera gear to do my commercials and my YouTube with. That's a business expense. All in all, I really can't complain. I have a $100,000 business. I don't owe a penny to anybody, business-wise. I do have some, a mortgage or whatever, but I don't have to worry about making truck payments, making equipment payments and stuff like that. While that's going to be short-lived, if I'm going to grow, I'm going to have to go in debt a little bit. But for the time being, while this is getting up and running, I can't complain. I can't complain. Losing a couple grand instead of losing $30,000, yeah, I'll take it. So what's next for Thibodeau Services? Well, I don't know what's next for Thibodeau Services, but I can tell you what's next for John. I've got another YouTube channel that I do some around the house, woodworking, some firewood stuff, whatever, stuff that I enjoy. That may turn into another side hustle. But as far as this channel goes, I really want to turn this into a good place to collaborate. Very soon I'll be able to open up the community tab in YouTube and on this channel. And I want to be able to collaborate not only with other YouTubers, but also to make sure that we're giving out the right information. Hell, to make sure that we have the right information. But also I want to collaborate with people of other businesses, you know, other dumpster rentals, other marketing, SEO, website, t-shirt, and, you know, so on and so forth. I really want to do some collaborations, see how we can make this industry a little bit more legit as far as on the YouTube. What we currently have is, and maybe I'm one of them, I don't know, but we have a lot of people doing junk removal and dumpsters, and they see the Matt and JoJo's of the world getting on YouTube, making this great big thing, and I love those two to death. They are amazing. They're probably why I got into junk removal, which I still owe you that story, so hold tight. But then we get a bunch of people that just jump on here, make a couple of videos from their iPhone. You know, their thumbnails, you can spot them pretty quick. You know, I made $5,000 in one day, and this and that. So I don't know what they get to gain out of that. They're not going to get 1,000 subscribers off of, you know, some YouTube video made on an iPhone, and you need 1,000 subscribers to be paid. So I don't know what their end game is. They jump on here, they do their thing, and they're gone. Maybe they realize they need to put more emphasis in their business and not into YouTube. YouTube takes a lot of time, you know, to film and to edit. The equipment that I have now is, you know, it would take me a while to recoup that money. There's nothing to gain for me other than a network of other dumpster rental businesses throughout the Northeast, throughout the East Coast, nationwide, and the collaboration. So whether it's Matt and JoJo or Lewis, or, you know, there's a bunch of people doing it now. Josh Roman's doing it. They're collaborating with each other and really putting out some good content. And, you know, I really want to try and get that to be a big thing this year. So I have 80 subscribers on this channel, and I'm happy for that. There's 80 people that wanted to listen to what I had to say about my dumpster rental company. So what can we do this year? Well, hopefully we can get a lot more subscribers, a lot more people watching this. We can get some collaborations going on, and it doesn't have to be with the big fish. It could be the little guys that have questions. You can, the viewers can answer those questions in the comments. You know, whatever the case may be, I think that this is an industry that needs some good representation. And, you know, I hope to be part of that representation. Let's catapult this into a legitimate industry. It's already a legitimate industry, but the YouTube side of it, let's legit that a little bit more. All right, so the story on how I got into junk removal is kind of funny. I'm a retired military. I came back up to Maine and bought a house. I bought the house and we closed the day December 31st, so the day before the new year. There was snow everywhere. Snow all over the place. I couldn't see anything. As far as the lawn, as the, you know, the woods, the whatever, you know, we bought a couple of acres. So springtime comes and we have a mound, I'm talking a mound of crap in the wood line, an old deck, some old fence pieces, some old metal locker. I mean, it was a pile as tall as I am, probably 3 or 4 dump trailers full. And I attempted to find a junk removal company in my area to go back there and get rid of it all. I didn't really care what it cost. I just wanted it all gone. I couldn't find anybody. So, having a couple of acres, I have a tractor, so I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and buy a dump trailer, and I can use it for hauling gravel or dirt occasionally. I could put my tractor in the back of it, or I could put my tractor in the trailer, and you know, so it was justifiable as a good purchase. Once I got that all done, I was like, wait a minute now. If I need this service, somebody else is going to need this service too. So I threw up on Facebook like, hey, you know, junk removal, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know what to charge. Kind of charged people, you know, what I thought the weight was going to be. Wasn't very structured. And, you know, a lot of people go through that. I wasn't trying to be the cheapest guy. I was trying to make money, but I didn't have a clue. I didn't know what to charge people. So once I finally figured that out, you know, I watched a lot of YouTube, watched a lot of Matt and JoJo. I watched a lot of Lugaway. He's more my area, down in Massachusetts. But yeah, you know, so I had to kind of figure that business out. And then I realized the trash business is $1 billion industry, or billions of dollars a year throughout the country. So can I take my little piece of that pie? Right? As a side hustle, what do I want to make? 10, 15 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand a year. So yeah, I grabbed a hold of my little piece of the pie. I got my LLC. I went all legit, insurance and all that. And when it came time to get the dumpsters, I was able to buy the dumpsters cash, buy the trailer cash. I've got quite a bit of money tied up in the business, but it's paid for. So I lost $2,000. Who cares, right? Everything's paid for. I could have lost so much more if I had done nothing. My side hustles for the year coming up, my other channel is a woodworking channel. So there's a lot of tools. I've become an Amazon affiliate, which just means that if, you know, you're making YouTube videos and you mention, hey, buy this widget, and I put a widget link down in the description, people click on that link and buy it. It doesn't cost them anything extra, but I get a little bit of commission off of that sale. So that's my next side hustle, because the dumpster rental is really becoming my full-time gig. We took the winter off, but you know, we're hitting it hard now. So let me know down in the comments. Be brutally honest. So, are we going the right direction? Am I going the right direction? Do you see us being able to do some collaborations, some networking, to really to, you know, just be able to get this industry, you know, jumping for the year? All right, it's kind of slacked off. I've noticed a lot of YouTube guys have slacked off, and I'm not talking about the flash in the pan guys. I'm talking about some bigger fish out there. I was expecting to see them coming back March, April. Really haven't seen it. So let's see what's going on there. And then anything that I can help anybody with. If you need some, and I'm not good at it. I'm a diesel technician by trade. But if you need some video editing done, you're looking to do a commercial, you've got a bunch of pictures and footage and so on and so forth, you can send it to me. What I found out about the commercial media stuff that you can use for commercials, not only do I put it on Facebook and create an ad out of that, but I also put it on my Google ads. Okay, well, Google owns YouTube. Those ads that you see at the beginning of the videos you're watching, especially those, those local ones. I don't know if you've ever seen any local ones and you're like, wait a minute, how did this get on there? Well, that's through Google Ads. So you can make a commercial, you can shoot it on your iPhone, you can shoot it on, a DSLR camera. get that uploaded as an ad, figure out your ad spend and all that, and you could, the next video you watch, your ad could be the one that's at the beginning of that. So, how can I help? Leave a comment down below. I'd really, really like the subscribers. I want to know that I'm making a difference out there, or that somebody's listening to what I have to say. 80 people, hey, I'm happy with that. When I had 2 subscribers that weren't family, I was pretty happy. You know, there's a couple of people out there that want to know what I have to say. And at the beginning, I was doing a lot of trailer upgrades, so I envision that some of those upgrades have taken place in other parts of the country. You know, I'm just ecstatic about that. So let me know what I can do to help. Let me know what you'd like to see this industry become. And let me know if you need any kind of video editing help. I'm not a pro by any means, but I think I do okay. So let me know. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm going to try and do another one of these next weekend to let you know how my commercial, which I'm going to link up here, I think it is. Is it up here? Or I'll just do, oh, it's up here, and then I'll edit out whichever one it isn't. So I'm going to run that commercial's going to run for a week. I'll let you know next weekend how that worked out for me. All right. Hey, take care. Take care of your equipment. Take care of yourself. Take care of your customers. Have a good night.